Choose one toy to buy. On the left is Rayman, the astronaut toy. On the right is Doma, the wind-up doll. If you choose Rayman, you take him home. The moment your little son Tommy sees him, he runs over excitedly. Rayman says he will have so much fun playing with him, so you hand Rayman to Tommy. But not long after, a scream comes from the living room. You rush over and see a cut across Tommy's finger. A screwdriver is lying on the floor. Rayman says Tommy tried to take him apart and accidentally hurt himself. You quickly take Tommy to the hospital. At the hospital, Tommy says it really was his own fault. But when you get home, you see Rayman sitting on the floor, quietly playing with his toy gun. Now you have a choice. Give Rayman back to Tommy, or take Rayman away. If you choose to take Rayman away, you decide Tommy will never touch this dangerous toy again. You lock Rayman inside a storage box. All night, Rayman bangs against the inside of the box. The next day, when you come home from work, the box is silent. You carefully open it. Rayman is gone. You rush to Tommy's room. The moment the door opens, you see Tommy holding a laser gun, aimed right at you. Rayman shouts that the monster is here and tells Tommy to fire. Tommy answers, "Copy that, Commander." The next second, you are shocked and collapse to the floor. If you choose to give Rayman back to Tommy, Tommy is overjoyed. For the next few days, everything seems normal. Tommy and Rayman are always together. They play in the sandbox, acting out intergalactic wars. Until one late night, you find several photos Tommy took in the living room. In the photos, Rayman looks heroic, but then you notice something strange. You hurry to the storage room and pick up the bloody screwdriver. This screwdriver doesn't match a single screw on Rayman's body. Tommy couldn't have used it to open him. So where did Tommy's wound really come from? That night, you quietly walk to Tommy's bedroom door. Inside, Tommy is drenched in sweat, his whole body shaking. He is using a tool to hit his own fingernail. Rayman stands beside him. Rayman says coldly that pain is the first step in upgrading carbon-based life. Then Rayman asks Tommy if he knows what to say next time his father doubts him. Tommy sobs and says he knows. Then Tommy answers, "I did it to myself, Commander." If you choose Doma, the wind-up doll, you bring her home while Tommy is playing in the living room. Doma is an old-fashioned wind-up toy. You turn the key on her back. She begins to move, then speaks to Tommy. Doma says, "Hello, child. I am your mother." The moment you hear that voice, you freeze, because your wife, Lucy, died years ago. You have been raising Tommy alone ever since. But then Tommy suddenly covers his ears and screams in pain. He falls to the floor, rolling as if he is hearing something terrifying. Now you have a choice. Hold down the key and stop Doma, or ignore Tommy and keep listening. If you choose to keep listening, Tommy soon passes out, but you can no longer care. You ask with a trembling voice if she is your wife, Lucy. Doma answers that she is Lucy. Then Doma says she missed you so much, but before she can finish, Doma stops moving. You desperately wind the key again, trying to make her speak, but you twist too hard. The key snaps off. Half an hour later, Tommy wakes up. He seems fine. The next day, you buy a pile of tools. You decide to bring Lucy back. 1 month later, the modification is complete. You install a motor inside Doma, rebuild her body, and reshape her face. Now she can stay with you forever. You plug her in. Electricity hums. Doma slowly comes to life. You ask excitedly if it is really her. Doma slowly raises her head. She says softly, "Of course it's me, darling." Tommy backs away in terror. Tommy cries that she is not Mom. But you grab Tommy by the shoulders. You tell him to say Mom. Tommy shakes his head desperately. You keep forcing him, telling him again and again that she is his mother and that she came back. Finally, Tommy trembles and says, "Mom." Doma nods with satisfaction. From that day on, the house finally has a mother again. But you and Tommy never leave the house. Every day you must clean her body, check her motor, and tighten every screw. You cannot leave her alone for even 1 second, because Mother needs care, and family must obey Mother. If you choose to stop Doma, you grab her tightly, trying to shut her down. But no matter what you do, Doma keeps talking. Tommy is still screaming on the floor. Seeing that he can barely hold on, you grab a pair of scissors and stab them into the gears on Doma's back. You twist hard. The gears jam. Doma finally stops. Tommy slowly returns to normal. You hide Doma in a cabinet and swear never to touch her again. But something strange happens. No matter where you hide her the next morning, she always appears again on your bedside table. Now you have a choice. Destroy Doma completely, or let her stay on the bedside table. If you choose to destroy Doma, you throw her into the furnace yourself. Flames swallow her body. You think it is finally over. But one night, Doma returns to your front door. She has come back for revenge. If you choose to let Doma stay, you make a glass case for her. From then on, there is a small wind-up doll in your bedroom. She no longer speaks. She no longer moves. She only stands there quietly every day. One night, before turning off the light, you look at Doma inside the glass case and think maybe she only wanted a home. Maybe that was why she copied Lucy. You whisper goodnight to Doma. The room is silent for a long time. Then, just as you are about to fall asleep, a very soft voice says, "Good night."